Have you ever thought about flipping houses for a profit but didn't know where to start? With the UK housing market full of opportunities, flipping houses can be a lucrative side hustle or even full-time career. But how do you do it successfully, especially as a beginner? Well, in this video, I'll walk you through the entire process of flipping houses in the UK, from finding the right property to making sure you actually turn a profit. So, what does it actually mean to flip a house? Essentially, house flipping is when you buy a property, usually below market value, renovate it, and then sell it for a profit. The key is buying low, adding value through smart renovations, and selling high. But as simple as that sounds, there's a lot more that goes into a successful flip. Step 1. Setting your budget. Before you start looking for your property, it's essential to set your budget. And this isn't just about how much you can afford to spend on the property itself. You need to account for the renovation costs, legal fees, stamp duty, and any other expenses that pop up along the way. A general rule of thumb is to add 10 to 20% extra to your renovation budget for unexpected costs. Trust me, there are always unexpected costs. Step 2. Finding the right property to flip. Now, let's talk about the most important part, finding the right property. The ideal house to flip is one that's undervalued but has the potential to increase in value with some strategic renovations. You're looking for properties that may be a bit run down but located in up and coming areas. Estate agents, online property portals, and even auctions are great places to start your search. And when it comes to location, keep an eye on places that are seeing new developments, good transport links, or improving schools. These are factors that can increase the property value over time. Step 3. Financing your flip. Next up, how do you finance your flip? If you don't have all the cash up front, don't worry. There are several financing options available. You could look into a standard buy to sell mortgage, bridging loans, or even partnering with investors. Keep in mind that some of these options come with higher interest rates, so you want to factor that into your profit calculations. And remember, time is money when it comes to flipping houses. The longer you hold on to your property, the more your costs add up. Step 4. Planning your renovation. Once you've secured the property, it's time to plan your renovations. This is where the magic happens. But it's crucial to stick to improvements that will actually add value. The goal isn't to create your dream home. It's to create a home that will appeal to buyers and give you the best return on investment. Typically, kitchens, bathrooms, and curb appeal are the areas where you'll see the most value added. But always keep your target market in mind. Are you flipping a home for first-time buyers, a growing family, or downsizers? The answers will guide your renovation decisions. Step 5. Staying on schedule and budget. One of the biggest challenges when flipping a house is staying on schedule and on budget. Delays can eat into your profits quickly, and overspending on renovations can make it difficult to recoup your investments when it's time to sell. To avoid this, set clear timelines with your contractors and monitor the work regularly. It's also smart to get multiple quotes before hiring anyone to make sure you're not overpaying for services. Step 6. Marketing and selling the property. Once your renovations are complete, it's time to sell the property. How you market it can make all the difference. High quality photos, professional staging, and listing your property at the right price are all key to attracting buyers quickly. It's also a good idea to work with an experienced estate agent who knows the local market. They can help you set a competitive price and get your property in front of the right buyers. Let's run through a quick example of how this could all play out in terms of numbers. Say you buy a house for 200k. You budget 30k for renovations, then after fees and stamp duty, your total investment comes to around 240k. Now, after renovating, you sell your house for 300k. That's a 60k difference. But don't forget, you've got to subtract your renovation costs and fees, which means your actual profit will likely be closer to 30k. Not bad for a few months' work, right? Of course, not every flip is a guaranteed success. There are some common pitfalls you'll want to avoid. First, underestimating the renovation costs. Always add a contingency budget for those unexpected surprises. Second, over-improving the property. Remember, you're flipping to make a profit, not to create a luxury home that's out of place in the neighbourhood. And finally, taking too long to sell. The longer the property sits unsold, the more your costs will rise, particularly if you're paying interest on a loan. So, is flipping houses for profit right for you? Well, if you're someone who enjoys hands-on projects, has an eye for detail, and can handle a bit of risk, it might just be the perfect way to make some serious money in the UK property market. But remember, it's not without its challenges, especially for beginners. Start small, do your research, and don't be afraid to ask for help from professionals. Flipping houses in the UK starts with finding the right property, securing your financing, planning strategic renovations, and then selling it at a profit. It's a process that requires time, patience, and careful budgeting, but if done right, it can be incredibly rewarding. Are you ready to start flipping houses? Or are you still on the fence? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I'll catch you on the next one.